I greet you wherever you're hearing the sound of my voice from at this time, and I want to say Happy New Year once again. This is the first day of, okay, no, not the first day. Today is Monday, the first working day of the week. And I want to say I'm bringing you stories, from the Ooniofife Palace, as we normally do, especially as it concerns Queen Naomi, our dear Queen Naomi, at the Agodi Correctional Center right now, and stories related to her. Especially, don't forget that since this stampede happened, since she was held in custody, there has been a lot of narrative regarding religion and royalty. Questions have been asked about maybe she's paying a price for breaking tradition and whatsoever. Okay, so now question, this brings us to the question right now, religion and royalty. Okay, so I'm asking now, is Queen Naomi paying a price, okay, for breaking traditions, as being alleged? Yes. Did she break any tradition? And is that part of the price, is alleged that she is paying for? Okay, so once celebrated as the beloved queen of Ooniofife, Queen Naomi's life, was a blend and has always been a blend of modernity and tradition, Christianity and Yoruba royalty. But today, the once revered queen sits in Agodi Correctional Facility, her royal life seemingly shattered as it is being put out there. Okay, so so is this the price, for breaking the norms of tradition and religion of Ile-Ife Kingdom? I really want to know. In 2018, the union of Queen Naomi and the Ooni of Ife Obadeyeye Ogunsi made headlines across Nigeria and beyond. It was not just a royal wedding, it was a convergence of two worlds. A Christian prophetess getting married to the spiritual custodian of Yoruba traditional religion. It was a union that many admired, but also questioned. Okay, you get the drift here, right? This was unprecedented. Of course, the Ooni of Ife is not just a king, he is the custodian of Yoruba spirituality, if you like it that way. So marrying a Christian prophetess was seen as by some, as a bold move, while others viewed it as a potential recipe for conflict. Okay? So as Queen Naomi introduced a new dynamic, to the palace, her faith in Christianity often clashed with deeply rooted Yoruba traditional practices of the Ooni of Ife. So insiders describe a palace fraught with religion and cultural tension, because that was what was witnessed, thereafter. Okay, so Queen Naomi tried, to maintain her balance, maintain her Christian faith while respecting the traditions of the palace. But the truth is, it was not easy. Yes, it wasn't easy at all navigating these dynamics. So some people in the palace believed she was undermining the spiritual role of the Oni. Then came the gradual clash and tension, which festered and eventually culminated in the unprecedented action of Queen Naomi making that announcement on Instagram. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay? By December 2021, Queen Naomi shocked the world by announcing her divorce from the Ooni of Ife on Instagram. She cited irreconcilable differences and hinted at struggles that many believe stemmed from religious and cultural practices or pressures. Social media reactions appear, on the screen highlighting mixed opinions. Her decision to make such a public announcement was seen as a break from royal tradition, further deepening the rift between her and the palace. Unfortunately, so since then, it's been a very long walk for both Kabiesi and Queen Naomi. It's been a struggle in their quest to rediscover their love, which most times was fraught with suspicion of deceit, disloyalty, and betrayals. Only recently we got close to the beginning of a celebrated reunion. That reunion that took place in Akure, which again led to more evil gang up and conspiracies against our dear Queen Naomi, because that seems to be when there was a reawakening of evil forces against her, just to ensure that the reunion never succeeded. Fast forward to December 18th, okay? An unusual event, an annual event, okay, that Queen Naomi normally conducts on yearly basis, which was meant to bring smiles to the hungry and vulnerable children, suddenly went violent, leading to the unfortunate stampede that consumed about 35 innocent kids. And I want to use this point to say we pray for the repose of their souls. We pray that God continue to comfort the families who have lost these loved ones. So now Queen Naomi finds herself in a far more troubling situation as she's detained at Agodi Correctional Facility in Ibadan. Rumors swirl about the role of other wives, in orchestrating her downfall, with claims of spiritual manipulations to erase her influence from the Ooni of Ife, you know. And yours sincerely has done, avalanche of stories regarding this suspicion, or you want to call it rumor, of the other Ifa wives in all of this. There's also the rumor that there is a belief that Queen Naomi's actions, especially the public divorce, were seen as an affront to the Ooni and the Yoruba culture. Her imprisonment is viewed by some as a form of retribution. Well, I don't really know this. Like I always say, I don't live in the palace, but the rumor is out there that this could be it. In Yoruba culture, kingship is not just a position of power, but also spiritual authority. By stepping into this role as a Christian prophetess, Queen Naomi was said to have challenged centuries old traditions. Was her punishment inevitable? I'm asking, was her punishment inevitable? So Queen Naomi represents modern women who dare to break the mold. Her story highlights the challenges of navigating between tradition and progress in patriarchal system. Queen Naomi's story raises important questions. Can traditional institutions evolve to embrace diversity and modernity? Or will those who challenge the status quo always pay a heavy price? The story of Queen Naomi is far from over. As the world watches, her legacy, whether as a rebel, as some have alleged, or as a reformer, will undoubtedly shape the future of royalty in Nigeria. Okay? So as we pray for Queen Naomi's vindication, hopefully soon, may God also comfort the families, of those who have lost their loved ones. And with this, I want to say, if it is true that is a price she's paying, I want to believe that Queen Naomi has done nothing wrong. She has done absolutely nothing wrong. She's just somebody caught in the web of, caught in an intractable web, between love, culture, royalty, and whatever. But I believe that this very incident that led to the stampede was something that she was doing out of uh, the need to put smiles on the faces of vulnerable kids. And for that alone, and for the fact that she's got a very good spirit, God will not forsake her. I have been saying this. She will not be forsaken by God. But I want to urge that, look, whatever it is that is the reason behind her incarceration right now, at the end of the day, there shall be light at the end of the tunnel. And she's going to come out stronger and bigger. So I want to urge every one of us to continue in our prayers, because at the end of the day, she will come out victorious. Okay? So this is what I have in response to those of you who have been inboxing me, asking about this rumor making the rounds concerning the fact that, okay, she's being punished, she's being this. Now, I think by the end of this story, I will have been, I think I've done justice to those of you who are asking those questions. But like I said, whatever it is, she's going to come out victorious. She will be vindicated at the end of the day. Thank you so much, for being there for this channel. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. And most importantly, thank you for the new subscribers that are coming. God bless you. I'm going to be back soon. Bye bye.